Local group called the Common Ground Foundation has been working for years to mentor Chicago youth doing just that. The executive director, Carl Kemp, and the mentee, Darion Piles, joining us to talk about an upcoming Operation Young Santa event. And welcome again to our State Street studios. What you all are doing are so amazing things. Let's first just talk about the Common Ground Foundation, Carl, and what you all are doing for the young people.
Yeah, so the Common Ground Foundation, we've been around for a while. I like to say we've been silently successful for over 20 years, and going into 2024, we're just trying to make some noise and amplify our voice. And so we're a youth mentoring program, 9th through 12th grade, and we also have an alumni network, and we really just work towards holistic student development. So really catching our mentees where they're at and just helping them get to the futures that they want to be in the jobs and the different industries that they want to go to.
There are so many mentoring programs. Last night, a group from the Common Ground Foundation witnessed this year's The Color Purple movie at the theater on Roosevelt, the Icon Theater. And of course, we have to mention that the person who started this, it started at the house of Dr. Mahalia Hines and her son, Oscar winner, rapper, actor, Common. We call him Rashid in the family. But Common, of course. But you're going to be just as famous, Darion, because you're doing the same things he was doing when he was your age, at 16 years old. But you started this a while ago. Why did you want to do Operation Young Santa?
So around 9 years ago, me and my mother, we were
9 years ago. That's 5 years old. But go ahead. At 5 years old, he was thinking about this.
Me and my mom were shopping, and we stumbled into a Dollar Tree, and we saw a homeless man. He was outside holding the doors, and he didn't have the common necessities. He looked really cold, and he was really helping us and all of the other people who were going into the store. So me and my mom got in the car, and I told her I really wanted to help. We started at 50 bags, and this year we plan on doing 900 care packages.
Wait a minute, I'm starting to get chills to feel that 5 years old, a young man notices, a boy notices that someone on the street who was unhoused needed help. Where does that love and that joy and that heart? I met your mama, so you know, where does that come from at 5 years old?
I definitely think, I definitely know that it was my parents. I was always taught that Christmas was not about receiving, it's all about giving. So I definitely think.
Amen to that. And Carl, talk about this program happening this Saturday. What's actually going to happen and how the young people are coming together, because Darion, his enthusiasm, his encouragement has rubbed off on his friends.
Yeah, so we have in our monthly mentoring session on December 16th this Saturday at Kenwood Academy. And so what it is we have our dreamers and believers, his fellow peers are going to help him put these, you know, these care packages together for the less fortunate. And it's just an amazing combination of the work that he's been doing over the last, like you said, 9 years, and then what we do with the foundation, with our mentees through their service learning projects. And so putting those two together and just really inspiring the youth to be responsible and be appreciative, but then also give the resources out for those that don't have it. So it's an amazing combination.
Really a thankful Thursday, beautiful story. So Darion, what do you put inside these gift bags of love?
So inside of these care packages, they consist of non-perishable snacks, deodorant, hand sanitizer, soap, a hat, a pair of socks, a pair of gloves, and a handwritten note that encourages them.
A handwritten note. What have you been saying in your notes over the years?
Usually I tend to make sure that the less fortunate, well, we call them our buddies. We make sure to tell them that the hard times are not always, and if they trust God, He got you.
There are better days ahead, for sure. So, Carl, how does this work? On Saturday, you guys, we've got some video we've been watching. You stuff the bags and you place the beautiful notes inside. Then what happens after that?
So that's Darion's activity. So I think it was Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve, you're going to 2 West Side locations initially, or?
A lot.
A lot, right. And so it's just distributing those bags out. So on Christmas Eve, just making sure they have something.
When you sit next to a 16-year-old who went from 50 one year to going to 900, which probably will reach 1,000 after people see this and they want to be a part of it, how does that make you feel about the work that the Common Ground Foundation is doing?
I'm at a loss for words. I'm never at a loss for words, but
no,
I'm
you're
inspired.
not.
I'm inspired because it lets us know that what we're doing at the foundation is working. The young people are in tune with it, and it's amazing. And so just to see what we put into them through the foundation just resonates out and reaches the masses. And I'm just, like I said, I'm inspired by him, and I know that our future is bright when we have young men like Darion and the dreamers and believers of our foundation being those change makers out in the world.
Yeah, it's a powerful thing. So tell me about, how does it make you feel, Darion, when you see their reaction after you pass out these gift bags?
It's definitely heartwarming. Christmas on Christmas Eve, you know,
Yeah.
everybody's so excited about Christmas, but
Right.
nobody's thinking about the people outside without, you know, families or any tree to go around or have a gift under. So I definitely think it's heartwarming for sure.
But how does it make your soul feel? Like when you go home at night on December 24th, you wake up the next day, what are the thoughts about what you just did and created?
Definitely proud. I definitely feel proud of myself, especially like looking back, like I really started at 50 and now we're at 900.
900.
And
Wow.
yeah, I definitely would say.
And the need is great. You know, you're 16 years old. What do you want to do with your life?
I aspire to be a criminal justice attorney.
Ah, see, but you're never going to forget being a young Santa.
Always continuing
And then the
that.
pride and the joy of how that makes you feel. So we want to say thank you for that. We want to thank your parents for raising somebody who cares about other people at a time when it's people, like you said, it's about receiving, but your parents taught you at 5 years old at the dollar store. Okay. And I wonder about those people that you first touched their lives 9 years ago, where they are today, and how you made such a difference in their life that day. If it changed the trajectory of their life, what happened after that? I often think about that. Do you?
I definitely think about it for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you often go back to that store?
I just went back yesterday.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, it sounds like a wonderful opportunity to share the love. And this is really what the season is all about: giving, caring, loving, and being about the inner child and you giving back. And remember that 5-year-old, because anything can change in an instant. And we too could be just like that. You know, you just never know. So you're going to be blessed beyond measure because you know really what's important in life. And again, I thank your parents for that. And thank you both. Continue blessings. Common Ground Foundation has some really fantastic things on tap for 2024.
Absolutely.
Changing lives, the dreamers and believers. And you can't get anywhere in life if you don't dream about something and believe in yourself.
Yeah.
So best blessings and have a great time. Go for it.
Yeah, one more thing. I just want people to know, if you go to the website now, www.commongroundfoundation.org, we just started a campaign so that individuals who want to support us, people like our mentees such as Darion or other individuals, www.commongroundfoundation.org. We really would encourage you to support us, invest in the dream, and empower the dreamer. That's the motto for 2024.
Yep, so many programs at the Common Ground Foundation. Just unbelievable work that you all are doing. So thank you and bless you again.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago Eyewitness News.